So you think weight loss surgery is the magic bullet, right? Think again. Hey y'all, today I want to talk about weight loss surgery misconceptions. Well, actually a weight loss surgery misconception. Probably the biggest weight loss surgery misconception, and that is that weight loss surgery is a magic bullet. Weight loss surgery is the end all to be all to your weight problems, and after you have weight loss surgery, you won't gain weight again. That is the biggest crock of crap ever. So I've spoken about this in several videos. In one of my videos, I talked about how when I went to Mexico for my weight loss surgery, I met, I think 2 people there who were back for a second procedure. Now, I don't remember these people's names. We never kept in contact. However, these were just stories that were told to me. We're meeting new people, we're just having conversation. And in that conversation, these people mentioned that they had one procedure, and for whatever reason, they, were back for another. These people were clearly, morbidly obese, and so you probably would have never known that they had weight loss surgery once if you didn't know them on a personal level or unless they told you. The thing about that is it's very rare to find stories like that, but you always meet someone that, well, I'm not going to say always, you in certain situations meet someone that knows someone who's had the surgery and the person gained the weight back. The issue is these stories are rarely ever shared. I think a perfect story was shared in My 600 Pound Life, and it was in season 7 episode 15, and season 7 episode 15. Yeah, in my opinion, this is a perfect example, and more people need to see stories told like this so they will have a clearer understanding of what weight loss surgery is and what weight loss surgery is not. So Angela J. I'm only gonna tell bits and pieces, but Angela J. Had a rough, early life, as most people have on My 600 Pound Life. And Angela J. Let's just fast forward to certain parts. Angela J. was, I believe, 28 at the time she had the surgery.
By age 28, I was the heaviest I've been in my life. I hit 400. Then that's when I decided to get that surgery.
And at this time, I believe Angela was 400 pounds. Yes, 400 pounds. So weighing 400 pounds, 28 years old, Angela decides to have weight loss surgery. So she had weight loss surgery. And I'm not sure of the exact time span, but she lost, per her own admittance, she lost 150 pounds, approximately 150 pounds. We're just gonna say 150 pounds for the sake of the video. So she lost 150 pounds. Great. So 400 minus 150, 250 pounds. This is Angela's new weight, new life. Perfect. Whatever. However, after Angela had the surgery, Angela continued to party, she continued to drink, she continued to eat, she kept her old habits. So her partying, her drinking, it ultimately led to her losing her kids. I believe she left the children with a neighbor who ended up leaving the children, and so I think ultimately it resulted in a child neglect case. So Angela couldn't deal with that, and Angela ended up in a rehab facility, and she was placed in the facility, I believe, for approximately 3 months. However, again, by her own admission, she continued to eat, and she was eating a lot at this time.
I checked myself into a rehab. 3 months I was in rehab. But I was still gaining weight though. We were eating a lot.
Now, after Angela was released from the facility, I believe she was 35 years old.
When I got out of rehab, I was 35 years old, weighing almost 400 pounds.
When she was released, she was back up to she was back up to close to 400 pounds. We'll just round it to 400 pounds because it doesn't stop there. So we'll just say 400 pounds. So from 28 to 35, Angela was back to the 400 pounds. She started at 400 pounds when she had the weight loss surgery. So within 7 years, she gained back that 150 pounds that she lost. Okay, but it doesn't stop there, like I said. She moved in with her mother and so on and so forth, and all of these issues continued to weigh on her and take its toll on her, so on and so forth. Ultimately, Angela got to 500 pounds, and then by the age of 44, which is the age I believe she was in the time of the video, she was up to approximately 600 pounds. Now, when she weighed in at Dr. Now's facility, she was much larger than 600 pounds. But for the sake of this video and just to prove a point, we'll just go with her estimation. She estimated that she was at least 600 pounds. So if she was at least 600 pounds, but she got down to 250 pounds after having the weight loss surgery, that would mean that she gained 350 pounds in 16 years. Because if she had the surgery when she was 28 and she's 44, that's 16-year difference. So 350 divided by 16 is roughly 22 pounds a year. So she was averaging, let's just say 20 pounds a year. Y'all, I was averaging 20 pounds a year. And so that leads me to my point that if you don't make any changes post-op, you can easily end up right back where you were or in a much worse situation. And so I truly appreciate her story, and I hope more people share their stories like this, because weight loss surgery is now, like I said, being clumped in with cosmetic surgeries, and it's an overnight quick fix, and people think that once they have this surgery they don't have to do anything else. But like I said, this is from a personal standpoint, I look at me in my life, and if I would not have incorporated the lifestyle changes that I have now, and this is very early on, I'm still in the very early stages of my journey, so I have a long way to go, which is why I'm trying now to instill certain changes so that they do become habitual moving forward. Because in a matter of time, I can end up right back where I was. As a matter of fact, I know people who've already gained back at least 20 to 25 pounds. I've had people contact me and tell me after they find out that I have the surgery, well, you're going to succeed at it because you exercise and you've made all these changes. However, I have a friend, an aunt, a cousin who's very lazy, didn't make any changes, and gained back all of their weight within a year. And hearing stuff like that is very sad to me, it's very disheartening to me, but at the same time it's eye-opening to me, and I hope that more people realize just how much of a time waster, a money waster, and an overall just waste of your whole, I don't know, it's just a waste. It's just a waste altogether. But more importantly, I think more people would see that, okay, maybe I shouldn't take this as lightly as I thought I should. And maybe I shouldn't even get this surgery if I'm not ready to make certain lifestyle changes. Most overweight and most obese people don't really pay much attention to a 20-pound gain until that 20 pound becomes another 20 pounds plus another 20 pounds plus another 20 pounds. You get where I'm going with this? Like 20 pounds is no big deal until it becomes 60, 80 plus, 100 some odd pounds. Then they start paying attention. Just like I did, I noticed that I was gaining weight but didn't do anything about it until I was already an additional 60 pounds in. So my point in saying all of this is I really hope people wake up and realize that weight loss surgery is not the magic bullet that some people have perceived it to be, or that some people perceive it to be. It's really not. It's only a tool. And if you do not use that tool properly, then you're only setting yourself up for failure. I truly appreciate Angela J sharing her story, and I hope more people come forward with stories like this so that those who are considering weight loss surgery for all of the wrong reasons, or even those who just have all of these misconceptions in their head, we'll see that, no, okay, maybe I need to rethink that. So anyway, how about you? Do you know anyone who has experienced a large regain after having weight loss surgery, any form of weight loss surgery? What did they do after the fact? Did they rectify the situation? If so, how? Did they have another surgery? Or how did they decide to make the necessary changes? Or did they not even bother? Let me know. Drop it down in the comments. I would love to read it. I love to hear from people. I love to read comments, and I'm sure others love to read the comments. I'm sure they take information back from those comments. So if you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notifications so you can keep up with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.